Hello everyone, and welcome to Evil Laugh Gaming. We are continuing on with the Banner Saga. Let's see here. We needed to have a chat. Hakon, you knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The Scrivener leans back, considering the settlement. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Morg's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. What are you always putting down in that journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Ehrenberg for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes. The Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? God forbid. Ha! You're a relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh? Have they? Old habits, I suppose. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods. How should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha! I heard you were a terror back in the day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm compensating. You know. Nobody knows how old we Varl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. He hunks his Grofheim collection rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Cromer is close, I think. But the addled son of a bitch still welcomes the fight. He'll probably get off before I am. Although, this Scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, the difference... Anyways, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Junder now. I can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence, don't fancy on my behalf, Hacken. Okay, I won't. Get some rest. Always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Alright, let's go have a chat with this guy now. I I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady, old Morg, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. Tell you the truth? I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Let's see here. Let's just get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. And let's leave. Look at that, says Mognir. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by them as rush up there and slaughter them. Ludin overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand. He says, you ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. Let's be nice. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. You tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated as a good child. What is Eric's ability? Rally. Alright, cool. And then Thundering Impact. Bring the Pain. Oh, and you can be promoted. Excellent. Well then, let's promote you. You need more health. Excellent. Okay. And we need Eric there. And let's battle. Okay. 5. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Take care of these guys first. Yeah. Aw, I thought it was close enough. Okay. Nice. Bam. Where are you going? Wait for health, huh? Ah, I trapped him. Damn it. In the pain. Right. Damage to target plus earn renown favor. Return the favor. Alright, let's get rid of this. They. Alright. Not good. You take him out? Yes. Alright, one's down. Alright. Oh, we need to have him back off. I don't need him injured again. And he's kind of stuck. Alrighty, well. Ooh, that was not good. Ah. Come on. Oh no. Yep. I saw that one coming. That's alright. The rest of them are significantly weakened. Nice. Boom. Okay. And this guy. And pillage mode. Take out his shield. And final blow. Gotta spread the renowned around. Hacken! You can hear Luden's hard-booted trot as you set up camp the first day and brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way, am I right? You're not wrong. Then listen carefully. Don't assume only the Varl can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grafheim, the banner of Arenberg. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted you the first encounter. Ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. They tell me you were his kender. That's why you're in charge now? Some sort of next kin? A Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? That doesn't mean I care about what happens to you. You'd better start. We'll both be king someday. That's the last thing I need to talk about right now. Ludwig looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. On exertion, you've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrade to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack, or move 3 spaces further than usual if you got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. Alrighty, let's talk to this person. Yrsa, right? He watches you as you approach, her head tilted back, and points a thumb toward Ludin's tent. No, here for you. Oh. Can we talk? Yrsa shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. You don't talk? No. You do, though. I don't. You're Ludwig's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles, abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal guard, though. Her expression changes to, of course. How'd you end up with someone like Ludin? Luck? Alrighty. Yeah. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arms and hands on her chin and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Yrsa. Hacken. You stop and look over your shoulder. I'm a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Yeah, that was just an awkward conversation. Let's see what this guy has to say. You have a moment? As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. You're Bercy. You're Hacken. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. What's a Varl working for Ludin? What's a Varl doing working for another Varl? What's the difference? Or what difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Ludin killed. He's important to you? No. But that's one way to put it. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends on what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself, and you'll figure it out. Does Ludin understand that? Ludin doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, O leader of Varl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Ludin alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of threat behind that gravely request. Okay, let's get back on the road. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slag as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hacken, says one. Apparently, he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. Let's just walk by. Not sure Wagner would be happy to hear that, you growl loudly. The Varl flinches as you walk past without looking his direction. In the distance, you can hear his friends laughing at his misfortune. A small gathering of tents comes into view, groups of merchants from the looks of it. You ask what they're doing here. We're camped outside the Godstone ahead, one tells you, leaving an offering to Denguller, as one does. His expression turns. Dread started appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed. Thought the Godstone would be safe, but damned if I know why. Been dodging them ever since we left. Let's see if they have anything to trade. Not much, he replies. Anything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place before. You have to deal with those dredge? You nod. We could part with some supplies if you need them. No, we're good. We have enough, you keep them. As you like. If you're passing Danglestone, I have a request though. My wife's brother stayed behind. You know him by the necklace with many gold rings. You see him, say we're safely in Strand. You agree, and the merchants continue onward. The caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line and then to Morg, who tells you Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Renderfell and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we'd plotted into them before we saw them first. But Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you'll do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred, Hacken? Asked Morg. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. War. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties. Or you can take the burden on yourself with a harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. Dredge lined the battlefield, weapons drawn, a fight seems inevitable. You take a quick count, there must be at least 506 of them. You have 185 fighters and 466 Varl at your side. Even here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Then let's charge them. You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of battle, where fighting is the most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Let's rush into battle. You gather your allies and tell them to get ready and to lead the attack. Alright, you are injured. We're switching out for Bercy. And then Hakan got a promotion. Let's give you... Oops. Exertion. Yeah. Exertion and a health. And then Eric needs a promotion too. And you also will get an exertion and a health. And what are your abilities? You can impale. Okay. Two strength damage, leave up to 2 goals. Okay. And you... Tempest. Oh, perfect. You're a good switch then. Excellent. Let's go. Ooh. Let's... I want to take care of this left side first. Oh yeah. Bam. I'm gonna have you back up a little bit. Ouch. Ooh, yeah. Need to break the shield. Maybe we should have done more willpower on that one. That's alright. That'll work. Okay. No, I don't need him to move. Yeah, just finish that guy off. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, that's fine. We will to bring the pain. And Eric will finish you off. And then there we go. Losing gets the kill on that one. That worked. He needs to be rallied up. Yeah, let's weaken him. Okay. All right. Rally. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. That was a good hit. Okay. Oh no. Alright, we need to take care of him before he summons more guys. You're about to fall injured. And you can't move either. Alright, Yep. Okay. Need to take care of this guy. Yep, I knew that was coming. Okay. Shoot, he had finished. Damn, I was hoping you could push him into the fire. I need to take out that big guy. There we go. And now No, Sundering Impact won't help us in this situation. Crap! It's too injured now. No, we should do... Bring the pain. Ooh. Crap. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be tight. And my archer's down now. Don't do it. Okay. There we go. Nope, you're not summoning another person. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's right. Ah, he can't move. He needs more exertion to be able to pull off that maneuver. And then you get the final blow. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items they took from previous victims. We need to pull back and regroup because we only have 3 people now. The dredge give you a wide berth and scattering to the distance. Yeah. Those injuries are gonna hurt later on. Ludin has been sending scouts ahead, quicker and more nimble than your Varl. One rushes back just as you cross the hilltop, out of breath. Dredge, that direction, you overhear him tell Ludin. About a day away, they found a village. You ask what they're doing. Tearing the place apart, he says. Maybe 1,000 of them, or more. Looking at Godfrey knows what. This will be a bigger fight than usual. Ludin is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. Let's wait and see what they do. A long day passes. Eventually, the scouts return, reports that they seem to be doing the same as before. Some move on while others take their place. All you learn is that they may be looking for something to devour in a village that's been picked clean. We need to get closer. You set out on a slow march, moving as quietly as an army can. It'll be another half a day before you spy the village. When they come into view, you'll make a plan. With the village still as a day away, you're eating on the march. Alvaro approaches. We had words earlier, says Gris. You recall him claiming that he didn't care for your command. You were right in what you did. Let me join your guard and fight at your side. Pride hangs on his posture and sincerity in his eyes. You've got one shot. You tell him to report to morgue. I don't sit in the back lines. Make a mistake and you'll get your head caved in. Nobody will lose sleep over it. He nods and goes to speak with morgue. You're close enough to hear dredge rattling through the buildings below. The village seems to slither. Pull them out of the houses, Morg suggests. Sly can't resist an ambush. We'll have better luck in an open field. I don't like this. You heard him. Says more to the rest of the caravan. We're going around. It'll take the better part of a day, but you manage to avoid drawing the attention to yourself. Yeah, I have 3 injured guys. I'm not fighting that. You hear a shout echo in the wind. A standard Varl greeting. A caravan of Varl are heading your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. You must be with Wagner. Wagner didn't make it. You serious? It's getting grim out here, but didn't expect that. You're flying the skilled banner. What's happening? Isn't Ulfar in charge there? I'm Falsoth. Ulfar is still in shielded in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Wagner. Well, you. We've seen nothing happen in Skilled yet. What do you mean? No dredge. They never came through Skilled. They're all pouring out of Ringhorn. We only just found out about it. One group went that way, we came here. Ridgehorn? The fort on the bay? That place has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Yeah? Maybe that's why they're there. By all accounts, it looks like another damned invasion. Luden forces his way into the conversation. Wait, a godless minute. What did you do? Careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The Long Banner hangs in Arpering. The Second Great War was nearly screwed us all. What did you do to this time? Who's the Fane in this? Let's tone, yeah. Shut your mouth, Luden, or I'll smash your face in. Luden's head swivels in your direction, eyes wide. He seems uncertain whether to be insulted or threatened. What orders did Ufer give you, Fasolf? I'm supposed to offer any support you need. I've got 330 Varl behind me, and Ulfar wants to know what's happening at Ridgehorn. What's your plan? We're going to return. You're coming. I'll have my Varl fall in line. Yours to command, Hacken. Are you insane? He just sent an army of dredge are pouring all out of the fort. Go on to Grofheim then, Prince. Half your blood on my hands would be the worse than doing nothing. This this shuts Luden up for a moment. You can see the battle raging in his head. He looks desperate for safety, but didn't expect to flee like a coward. He expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the Varl's doing, I'll know of it, and so will my father. Besides, you need my help, and my fighters. If I go, so do Yursa and Bercy. Luden's unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick to the shins. Morg can't contain a chuckle. Ha! The prince's courage. Do whatever you like, Luden. Paint me the villain, Hacken. What do I care? I'm sick of you being the only one to do as he pleases in this alliance. These are Varl lands. We're facing an army of dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True. Mankind has never provoked them into war. You're going for a third. It's taunting the dredge into genocide a game for your kind? Walk away. You curse and threaten pandemonium. The prince has chosen to be no responsibility of yours. If Luden stays, so do Faltus' warriors. They join the caravan. Alrighty, we got a nice army now. Let's camp. We're going to rest for a day. One more, just for morale. There we go. Alright, now let's go. The hike approaching the Godstone is murder. Recall how most Godstones were built in hills overlooking the other Godstones so that travelers could follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Dredge! Shouts Morg near the front of the caravan. Suddenly, black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this? You shout. Morg shakes his head. A stone slams into the shield of a nearby Varl, exploding in a flash of razor-sharp fragments. Get behind the shield bangers, shouts Morg as you approach for a fight. Dredge line the battlefields, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 743 of them. You have 185 fighters and 796 Varl at your side. Let's see here. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Let's charge in. You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting was most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. We rush into battle. You gather your allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. Alright. Injured still. Riss, what's your ability? Okay. You're gonna swap out for Hacken and Boss. What can you do? Ooh, provoking. You're gonna go there. And let's get Morga promotion. And then Eric gets a promotion as well. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Ooh. No, she does not need to be there. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Let's get a good smack on this guy first. Didn't even do anything. Oh no. Let's finish this guy off. Okay. Jeez. Not cool. Yeah. We need these guys to get the fight quick. No, we'll just take this guy down. They're just going after Ludin. There we go. Really? Oh my gosh. They're gonna take him down. Yup. Get Eric on this side so there's room for the Varl. And now he has a good, clean shot. Okay. And we're just gonna clean this guy up real quick. Oh, no. There we go. Alright, you take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. Let's see here. Do we want to risk it? Who am I down? Luden's down, and my archer's down. Everyone else is still doing pretty good. No, we're gonna pull back. Yeah, I don't need to add to my injuries. What in the depths are these, you wonder, looking at the unusual dread slingers? Nobody knows. Without warning, a deranged and half-dead lag stumbles out of the bush, throwing itself upon the yaks attached to the treasure cart. Surprise, Varl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off. Slick rock and a sheer drop, stopped suddenly by a low growl. The enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the edge swings a confused yaks, still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight, keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side is Grunnov. One hand white-knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree trunk. Let's help him get the cart back up. You grab the cart and pull. You barely make any ground when the tree he's holding on tears from the ground, dragging you with terrifying force toward the edge. Not for others to help pull it back up. Too late. The others lunge toward the cart just as it topples over the side. At the last moment, you let go, but Grunov does not. Rap. No, cries the old Varl. The cart plummets and flips over the rocks along the way, tossing its contents across the snow in a shower of gold and gore. The yaks and the dredge are torn to shreds. Grunov flies motionless, his limbs splayed at unnatural angles. Following the shock of Grunov's death, you find yourself wondering why the dredge went after the yaks in the first place. Then you realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune now laying at the bottom of the cliff. Shit. Let's leave Samvaro to gather and return to Strand. There's nothing you can do for Grunov. You think it's best to say you did something about the body and the gold. You leave over a dozen trusted Varl behind to gather both and take them back to Strand. You continue on. Alright, and we're going to call that for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.